Hey everyone, welcome back. So, this episode of Kyle's Cabinets will be looking at my Germany folder, which is actually pretty thick. I have it in front of me here, and there's a lot of stuff in there I can tell. Now, I haven't searched through it for quite a while, but I know that I have scoured it for Nazi stamps. So, I don't think that there are going to be a abundance of Nazi stamps in there. I tried my best at some point to strip them all out and put them into my worldwide album. So, but besides that, I really don't know what's in there. Of course, I just like all these folders, cannot remember. So, anyway, let's take the journey together and look through what I've got in there, and hopefully we come across some neat stuff. Let's find out. Alright, so here we are. Here's this big boy. Yeah, okay. Lots of different stuff in here. Looks like, I think that's Hindenburg. Oh boy. Yeah, Hindenburg. Okay, it says it right there. You guys will have to bear with me a little. It really is 2:30 in the morning, so I'm a little sleepy, but not horribly. So, yeah. I'm going to be a little drowsy during this, but let's just take a look in here and see what kind of stuff we have. Kind of spread it out a little bit. Random Germany folder. I wonder why I even kept this folder. Probably not necessary. Interesting. Random little stuff. Jeez. Boy. Yeah, this is a lot of stock cards and glass seeds here. This is one fat stack. So this is where, just looking at this, like I know that we're not going to be able to take a good in-depth look at every single stamp. So, but that's okay. Let's just kind of breeze through and see what we've got. Oops, actually. Okay. Get this out of here. Let's just sort of start looking at what I have. Some of this may have been sorted in here recently because some of it, like this right here, specifically this, already rings a bell. I think that I was not put these in here not long ago, and I wrote German revenue on this, so I don't believe that I can even properly catalog these. There's some white writing in front of this one, but get in there. Yeah, like, see. So yeah, I'm pretty confident these won't be in my Scott catalog, and I'd probably have to buy a German revenue catalog to be able to catalog those. But they're super cool. I like both of them actually quite a bit. They're just very interesting looking. But this one specifically kind of maybe looks a little bit more unique to me, potentially, right? So, anyways, a couple of old German revenues. That's actually pretty neat. Okay, what do we have here? This one I cataloged, Germany number 51, 1889 to 1900. Let's see here. On paper, perfs cut off, obviously used. Some of the perfs have been cut, yeah. So that could be in way better shape. Looks like some kind of old eagle. Chocolate color. Huh. Okay, we have a few random stamps here. I'll just kind of spread them out a little. I am curious, actually. Let me take these out. Okay. This one had my curiosity there. I was like, what is that? Wow. It still has gum. I can see what looks like, and I highly doubt that you guys will be able to tell. Oh, maybe you can. There's a diamond, must be watermark pattern on the back, visible to the naked eye. It's actually pretty cool. I quite like that. Excuse me. So yeah, and then we just have a bunch of different stamps on here. You can kind of see them all. Huh. Both of these here have the kind of dove being released. This one looks like chained hands, so probably has something to do with Nazi-era prisoners. Interesting aerial view over some buildings with a double M. I don't know what the double M is. This one has 1942 on there. What was this? Well, whatever this is commemorating, certainly looks like they're traveling. Interesting. So, little mixture here. Okay, let's I want to get the loosey-goosey stamps. These are also loose over here. It's a bunch of Hindenburgs and just some standard stamps. Pretty common. Ooh, paper pieces. Okay. Neato. This is just taking me back to when I was working on this Nazi section in my album. I was actually quite enjoying searching around for cool Nazi covers and just different Nazi era stuff. It's intriguing. It's just interesting history. I think most people agree that like finding censored covers and just seeing stuff with swastikas on it, and the Imperial Eagle or whatever it's called. All that stuff is just, it's somewhat fascinating, So, so a whole bunch of different Hindenburgs here. Excuse me if you can hear my stomach growling there. Yeah, and these little paper pieces are kind of cool. Little trifecta of stamps here. Must be 35 cancel. 16/1/35. January 16th, I'm assuming. This is actually a nice little cut square here. 38. Huh. So a bunch of different Hindenburg stamps. Do have a tractor. Excuse me. Yeah, but pretty much everything is a Hindenburg. Huh. Okay. Neat little pile. I'm actually going to pause for a sec while I organize those. Alrighty, moving on. So, interesting on this. Excuse me. He wrote German conch. Like a conch shell. I think he was confusing the postal horn for a conch shell. I'm guessing. I've never heard of the postal horn being referred to as a conch. So, unless I'm mistaken, then I think he is, whoever did this. But, yeah, these are the German postal horn stamps that you do come across if you're a German stamp collector. They're pretty common, I think. And so it looks like we have just a little variety here. I kind of like these pages, all old, a little discolored. It's cool. So here's the next one. Doubles. Okay. Must be from the same collection. It looks way too similar. So, oh, I see. I was like, this is a triple, but no, he's got a horizontal double and then a vertical double. It looks like a Hamburg cancel on that vertical pair there. Oh, these are cool. Yeah, I like these. Right here, 24, he says. That's actually pretty cool. I do like those. Those are cool. Okay, so. Just a super familiar envelope. Seen this over and over. What's in here? Bunch of different stuff. Just see if that was everything. Yeah, that was it. Okay, so there's Beethoven. I know that one. That's definitely Beethoven. There he is again. Okay, I won't linger. Oh. Yikes. Come here. Come here, buddy. Trying to escape your envelope? I don't think so. Alright. Okay, let's to clear up space on my desk, let's finish off with these little pages and then we'll move on to the stock cards and whatnot. So here we have, he says, Stamps of Germany. 1934, von Hindenburg swastika. Okay, he must be referring to the watermark. I actually do kind of remember that now. I can't remember. I don't think that all of these issue have a swastika watermark. I think that there are variations that don't, if I'm not mistaken. And I can't remember if the earlier issues don't have it and the later ones do. No. Oh, that's going to bother me. Okay, I'm going to look that up real quick. Okay, so as far as I can tell in the catalog, it looks like actually the earlier and later issues of these Hindenburg stamps all have watermarks, but the earlier one is actually watermark 126, which is not the swastika. I think that's, oh boy, I just saw it too. I think it's the diamond pattern, but the swastika watermark is watermark 237, which the earliest release of this issue was 1932, and then later on they have another release called the Hindenburg type of 32 that was released in 33, and then after that another release of Hindenburg's from 33 to 36, and that release has the watermark 237, which is the swastika. So I think that the whole Nazi regime was kind of being formed in that period of time, and so we didn't really get the actual swastika watermarks till later. So that makes sense. And I, of course, I definitely I learn things and I forget them. And I'm not some master with history whatsoever. I have still plenty of learning to do, and I probably will for my entire lifespan, but something rings a bell of learning that Hindenburg had something to do with Hitler being appointed. Excuse me, I'm sorry. So, anywho, yeah, if I'm wrong, whoops. If I'm right, cool. So yeah, a little variety here. He likes to separate them in singles and doubles. Anyways, let's keep cruising here. More, and this should be the last page of this kind of stuff here. At least from this specific guy, whoever he was. Oh, these are both perfins. Huh. Okay, this looks like a CG. Excuse me. I have no idea what that perfin is there, but anyways. So that does it there. It looks like he had planned to have all the other variations here, but didn't end up getting them. So kind of scarce on this sheet. Oh boy. Oh, gotta change my battery. Hold on. Okay, next let's go through whatever's in here. These seem like they all go together. Here we have a random stock card with random stuff, which actually does look like a majority of what I have in this folder. Just random stuff. You know, looking at these Germany stamps, it reminds me when I was building my grandpa's albums. I think that the most valuable stamps that he had, at least by Scott value, in his entire accumulation, were some German bell stamps. You guys may know what I'm talking about, especially if you collect Germany. There's a bell issue, and they have big bells, little bells. The big bells with higher denominations tend to be actually somewhat valuable. Not bad. Look at this. This actually looks like a nice clean little set here. 1258 to 1260. See, instead of mint never hinged, you wrote C mint never hinged. What does that mean? What would this C be? Complete mint never hinged? That could be. Maybe that's what he means. Complete set mint never hinged. They do look nice. These are some kind of sculptures. Looks like, yeah, all of these definitely came from the same set. You can tell the writing is pretty much the same. Number 1911. Europa. 1637. That's actually pretty. Kind of cartoonish. Okay. Felt like there was another. Okay. This one, cartoonish as well. What was the last number? 1797. Okay, 1798. So definitely the same series. So 9N121. So this must be an occupational stamp here. Okay, so that was it. Interesting little stack. Let me organize these together, and I decided I'll keep this folder and I'll slip these pages in there. Help keep them protected. And I'll throw everything I've done so far. Okay. Cool. I'm trying to keep my desk somewhat organized here while I go through this so I don't recycle stuff by accident. Okay, it looks like partial sheet pane. Republic Austria. Whoa. This doesn't belong in here. This is Austria, isn't it? Huh. I wonder why I put this in here. Yeah, I don't think this goes in here. Alright. Nothing like some missorted stamps. I'll get those out of here. Austria, man, that would have been one of the first countries we did in this Kyle's Cabinet series, being an A at the beginning. Okay, some sushis. Now, these sort of ring a bell, like War Heroes, something like that. Let's see if I can slip these out of here. I hate using those fine tip tongs for that. Okay. It feels much better with some spade tips. There's a nice little goober on there. With enough scratching, I could probably get that off, but yeah, I feel like somebody told me once that these guys like helped prisoners escape or something like that. I think that these are Nazi war heroes. And man, it feels so weird because I'm so unsure. I'm just kind of like guessing almost, but I think someone told me that they actually were Germans that like aided the prisoners. Oh boy, I'm just so unsure. I'm just going to stop there. Okay, so this one's actually quite pretty. Yep, definitely Germany. Deutsche Bundpost. This is pretty. I'm a little surprised here. I don't know what kind of artwork, this is or what this is supposed to be commemorating, but I like the shine on this, and it actually is just pretty. I just like that artwork. Okay, well, a little surprising for me, honestly. I've said in the past, I don't think German stamps are really the most beautiful stamps. But that's probably because me just being partial towards certain colors, and certain things like, I don't know, like tropical stamps or something like that. They're pretty colors, and then they have such beautiful wildlife. It's like hard not to like the stamps, pretty colors, pretty animals, stuff like that. Just kind of for some reason satisfies me more than like some boring architecture or something like that. And I'm just talking about as far as stamps in general. As I look through all these different countries, all these different stamps, that's just kind of how I end up feeling. Okay, looks like we have the same one from before. It may even be duplicates. Duplicates, yeah, well, okay. These will look a little bit better shape. I don't see any major goobers on these. A little bit of slight gum disturbance, right there. But those aren't bad. Okay, so I have several of that sushi. This one's actually wrinkled up a bit, but pretty cool. This guy. Who is that? Hamburg. Okay. Oh no, I don't know. Actually, probably not. It says Heinrich von Stefan. So, I guess that's him. This might be... that might be a post office. It says Post Congress on it, Hamburg 84. Whatever they're doing, like, all of these kind of desks have multiple little itty bitty bins, almost like they're sorting mail or something. So I would kind of buy into that. That very well may be. Okay, let's see what this is. Okay, looks like just a single sous sheet. I'll just leave it in the glass scene here, but Berlin, 88. Yeah, this one, that's obviously, so this must be a CTO sous sheet. No way was that a real cancel. Okay. Slip all this stuff back in. Okay. And then let's do this big pile of madness. So how to approach this? Well, get rid of those. So, yeah, I just don't want to take all of these out of every stock card. It's just a lot to do. So let's just kind of take a general look at what's inside of these. I don't want to go crazy. This all looks like the same series. Okay, Berlin. So occupational stamp here. You can tell because of the N in the number. This says it's a set, never hinged. I mean, they're all clearly the same design. General design. Huh. Bunch of different buildings and stuff. Okay. Cool. Put those there. Look at these little itty bitty glassines. What do we have here? Tell you what I'll do. Okay, I'm going to switch this up a little bit, guys. Give me a sec. There we go. Decided to bring you down. So, a few duplicates here. Adolf von Menzel, 1833. Not quite sure what he's doing. I think he's working on shoes. So, that's my guess for that. Oh, look, these are duplicates here, both of these. Running with shoes. Okay. A few women. Yeah, I figured I'd bring you down and we'll just look at them one at a time here. And some I will pull the stuff out, some maybe not. Yikes. Sorry guys, a little bit, I lose some of the feels when I wear these gloves. But I've been struggling with, oh man, I don't know what it is, eczema or dermatitis or something. My hands are a total mess right now. I'm almost kind of ashamed of it. I might need to go see a doctor about it. It's quite a bother. They itch like crazy, and I've got all these bumps. It's just, my hands are riddled. You know, if you want to see like a sneak peek, like there you go. Well, so my whole hands look like that. It really sucks. They burn and itch. It's making my job tedious, but all I do is work with my hands, right? But I don't know what's causing it. It's driving me nuts, to be frank. But anyway, so this is some series here. I'm not even sure, but all they've really got is a numeral. I don't think these are postage dues. Maybe I'll pull out the identifier app here real quick and see. Whoops. Alright. Well, let me get these identified. Give me 1 second. Okay, so I did this kind of orangish, reddish 8 over here. It says Germany, American, British, Soviet occupation zone. First Allied Control Council issue. 1946. Interesting. So it's a definitive. It's from a American, British, Soviet occupation. It says tri-zone. I didn't read that correctly. Interesting. A tri-zone. Huh. Okay. I was curious. I just didn't know if that was postage due or not, but nope. These are just definitives. These little itty bitty glass scenes crack me up. They're so cute. Little tiny little things. Okay, well, that's just a stamp with a little design. I'm just going to leave that. Here we have some big heads. There's actually feels like there's quite a few in each of these. Let me try to keep them organized. I'm assuming that they're duplicates. Yeah. So I've got a few stacks of those, and it looks like in a few different denominations. Yikes. Get in there. Okay. Right. Different colors, different denoms. Here we have smaller heads here. I do not know who this is, but that's okay. Let's keep going. What do we got? Olympic Filipinas. Wait. What did I do with that? Okay, there it is. Okay. I'm going to keep my filed stuff here. These are kind of interesting. Imperforate Philippines. Oh my gosh. Olympic stamps. Jeez. Okay. Do not belong here. What you doing in there, guys? Hey, here's that. Maybe they weren't bells. Maybe I was wrong. Same guy, different designs, right? Okay, moving on. Looks like a variety of stuff in here. do we have? Bunch of different stuff, huh? Yeah, it looks like a bunch of different stuff. Okay, actually, it looks like a bunch of different series all stacked together. These all look pretty similar here. I don't know if they were in any kind of order, which I might have just screwed up. But that's okay. Old German stuff, huh? Reminds me of Ronald McDonald, that guy. You know, I asked my coworkers the other day, I was like, do you guys remember what the McDonald's slogan was before it was "I'm loving it"? They were like, I don't know. I was like, I swear that they had a slogan that was before "I'm loving it." Well, I looked it up and it was "Look for the golden arches." I was like, wow, man, that was old. Long time ago, it used to be "Look for the golden arches." Which brings me to another thought that I still haven't looked up yet. But you know how their jingle now is ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Well, what was it before? I swear that when I was growing up, that wasn't their jingle. I kind of sort of remember when they like started doing that ba-da-ba-da-ba or whatever. I'm loving it. But I don't think that's what it was when I was a kid. I think that they changed that as well. Anyways, completely off subject. So kind of more of the same stuff. A lot of this tractor here. Huh. I wonder what that is. It almost looks like a wax seal from way, way, way back, but I don't know. Maybe it's a coin or, could be all kinds of different stuff, honestly. 79. Deutsch. Oh boy, lots of stuff in here. Let's just pour this out. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, I like that one. You guys know me, I love the shiny stuff. That's just pretty. Yeah, see, when I say like German stamps are boring, honestly, this is the kind of thing that I'm mentioning. Like, this is just boring to me. Like, come on, what a lame design. I don't know. There's nothing about it is like, what would you call that? What would be the word to describe that? I don't know, lifeless. I don't know. This one's a little better. I like the blue. Blue's my favorite color. So, but I don't know. Plain? Like, would I call this just plain? Like, maybe boring is just the way. Yeah, I don't know. Just some of them, just certain issues. I don't know. That's just a feeling that I get when I look at some German stamps. I'm just like, man, these are just so boring looking. Not to crap on German stamps, but yeah, I mean, I do definitely get that feeling sometimes with certain German issues. Like, kind of both of these, just, I don't know. They don't really flight my fancy. Is that the right phrase? Is that the phrase even? Flight my fancy? That's an old-fashioned one. I pretty much don't hear anybody say that anymore. Is that right? Let me look that up. Yeah, that was kind of the wrong thing to say. Well, for one thing, it's flight of fancy. Um, I've never looked this up before, but it says it's an idea that shows a lot of imagination but is not practical. A flight of fancy. Well, I guess, what was I saying? This doesn't really flight my fancy. Boy, I kind of sound like an idiot there for a minute, huh? I guess I'd say instead, really, it just doesn't capture my imagination. Perhaps that's just a better way to say that. I don't know why for a sec I like, flight my fancy. It is early in the morning. I don't know. That doesn't flight my fancy. So, I'm just kind of looking through here, just seeing if we see anything kind of jumps out. Slightly stuck together. Huh. Yeah, I'm just going to leave those stuck. A little vertical pair here. Huh. Hanover? Hanover. 2712. Okay. Alright. Well, I like some of those. Little mix there. Okay. Oh, missed one. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okie doke. Little paper piece here. I actually do like this because of that little tiny itty bitty 2-center there. That's cool. I do come across those sometimes. I'm trying to read the trying to read that cancel. I guess I'll just give up. I can't tell what that says, but and then that symbol here, the circle with the dot. That, oh man, that reminds me of the Roman state stamps that I have, and I guess that they used a certain catalog. Gosh, I can't remember the catalog, but like that, I think means. I think that the circle with the dot indicates that it's been canceled. It's been a while, but yeah, that symbol comes from a certain catalog. See, I bought these Roman state stamps from this. I think it was Sismondo gentleman who ended up passing. He was a huge stamp collector and a big deal, and he died. And they sold off his collection. And I bought parts of it, and whatever catalog he used, he had these kind of symbols littered throughout his Roman stamps that I acquired. Number 26. Okay, well, definitely not. Interesting. This one's a perfin. Looks like a... Whoop. Come on. What you gonna do? Looks like a U. That's better with the white underneath. As far as I can tell, it looks like a big giant U. Perfin. Cancelled and used. Seeing this Imperial Eagle here, I do believe that is a Nazi-era stamp. Could be wrong, and my guts are kind of telling me that it's an official stamp. Maybe I'll do the stamp identifier app just to find out. Give me one moment. Well, of course, I stand corrected. So this is not the same one. This is a 50 cent, but it says it's just a definitive. And it says German Realm, a new Imperial Eagle. So anyways, like I said, this is not the exact one in the picture, but that's what I was curious. Mainly was it official? It says it has a waffle watermark. Well, I can't really see it. I don't think so. At least without some fluid or something. Let's get that out of here. Okay. Let's keep going. There's plenty of these to look at, honestly. I'm going a little slow here. So, a bunch of duplicates with the head. That's actually pretty cool. I do like that. This one might be official. I can't remember what the word is that indicates official mail on these stamps. And so, I'm curious. Let's see. Man, I just can't praise this app enough for introducing the auto crop. Man, it's just so nice not having to crop these images, I have to say. Okay, this one is official. Okay, I had a feeling about that one. That must be what that Dimsmark, whatever, means. So, anyway. Yeah, I was curious about that. Okay. Moving on. What's next? So semi-postal, just one little semi-postal in here. Rowing. 1981. What's going on here? Nice strike on the cancel. That's actually a pretty good looking stamp. I like this one. Okay. That's pretty. I like the colors. I like the art choice there. That was good. That was a good one. So, not all of them. I'm fair. I'm fair and honest. If I like them, I like them. And if I don't, I don't. Germany. Number 48. Jeez. Just a big, massive, oversized glassine for this thing. Number 48, huh? From 1889 to 1900. Carmine. A $1.50 cat. Huh. Okay, and then this one here. 49A. Looks like the same design, but blue. Interesting. What's going on here? I think it is Prussian blue, but it could be ultramarine. Needs verification. 115 cat. So that must be if it is Prussian blue, but I couldn't confidently say. So, interesting, huh? 115 cat, that's not bad, so... I'm curious. Okay, it's on paper. Yeah, see, this is just so long ago that I cataloged this. I can tell you, even if it was Prussian blue, I'm sure it's not going to... It's going to be less... Like, first of all, it'll be 10% of the 115, so like $11.50, and then this one also has, looks like some of the perfs have been screwed up. Actually, a lot of them. Sorry. Yeah, so, doesn't even matter. Not sure if I'd really spend any time on it. As I look at it now, I say, yeah, that thing's not in great shape. What's even the point? Who cares? So it's like an array of different heads there. That's kind of cool. Okay, well, I'm not going to linger on this. Germany, 1979. Semi-postals, I guess. Airplanes. Huh. Alright. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I just don't want to take all of this stuff out. Imperial Eagles here. Looks like 5 centers. Got some dupes. Huh. Strip of 3. I wonder what's going on here. Don't play with balls in the street where there's cars. Is that what's going on? Don't know. Oh, look at... And there's more. Another strip of 3. Okay. Very similar to a piece we just saw earlier, this thing. You know, I was going to say on the last one, but I couldn't think of the words. Anyways, this one, these remind me of like, what do they call it? Like a rate makeup stamp or something like that, right? those little ones. Just add an extra 2 cents there. Mystic stamp, huh? Okay, I reuse this. Germany number 48. Carmine 450. I think we saw one earlier that was a 48 as well. Okay, what's this? Alright. What does it say? Hildegard von Bingen. Bingen? Deutsch. That's definitely my writing. I wonder why I was writing Deutsch instead of German. Whoop, I burped, excuse me. That one just came right out. Okay. Okay, well this one has a whole bunch of stuff. Let's pour it out. Get an idea of what's in here. Huh. That's pretty. Yeah, just a bunch of German stamps. Surprise, surprise. Huh. What is this? This looks like a semi-postal. Interesting cancel with an envelope. I like that. I like it. I like it. Looks like the same. I guess these are slogan cancels. This looks like it's from the same series as that other. Pretty Flower series, huh? Huh, okay. Okay, then we just got a bunch of dupes here. I can feel them, they're kind of stacked up. It's probably like 4 or 5 in each stack. What is this? Japan. I'm assuming that that can't be. Okay, yeah, okay. Bunch of German stuff, okay. Well, she looks disappointed in you. I have some people sometimes say, "Oh my God, are you smoking?" No, I'm vaping, relax. First of all, I think it's kind of gross to smoke in your own house. Then it always stinks. I grew up like that. I don't like that. And yeah, I don't smoke inside. But there you go. There's another. I'm waiting to see a bell. I want to show you guys the bell. I may not have one in here, but anyway. Yeah, when I was a kid, man, we, Mom and Dad smoked in the house. And one thing I did always think was cool was Mom. I like this stamp right here. Mom had a big old ashtray on the living room table that was like a what would you call it? Like made of like gemstone or something. It was a really beautiful ashtray, honestly. Whether you're against smoking or not, the ashtray that she had was just a very beautiful thing. Those are totally stuck. Bummer. I wanted to see the one beneath it, but okay. I'm kind of curious what it is. Oh, seems like it's going to pop off. Pretty easy. Yeah, okay, cool. Alright, cool. Yeah, I like that. Hmm. Those are cool. Are they jousting? Yeah. That's cool. Some kind of tower. Yeah, I'm taking my time, apparently, because I really don't think I've truly, really bothered to take a good look at a lot of these. Oh, wow, there's Hitler. One little Hitler stamp slipped through. I'm sure I didn't find it because it was just lost in this mixture. I'll leave it. I don't care. It's fine. That whole Nazi section in my binder, or in my album, I think it is nearly complete or done. I've done a fair bit of work to it, so I don't have any intentions of making it any larger. Here we are with some inflationary stuff. Excuse me, 800,000. Looks like a bunch of flowers after that. I know some of you out there like flower stamps. Hey, this is neat. A little bit toned. I'm sure that guy wasn't like that originally. Okay, let's continue on. Seems it's a mixture, right? Some more recent and some clearly older stuff tucked in here as well. Ooh, I missed that guy. I kind of like that. What is that? 3 lions. 56. Huh? Baden-Württemberg. I wonder if this one is really supposed to be in like the German states folder. That could be. I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to stress about any of this stuff right now. It's too early for that. But my guts tell me that that probably doesn't belong in here, but that's okay. No big deal. So, Germany, 1481. Okay. I like the horse stamp. That's pretty. That's just a nice looking stamp there. Yeah. I like that. Go here. It's actually pretty big. Number 1577. No idea what it's about. This one's, I think it's maybe even bigger or about the same. 1578. Probably the same size. This is the next after that last. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but man, I've just been suffering in the heat at work. Whew, this is quite a heat wave this last, I don't know, 6 weeks or something. It's been like 95 to 100 every freaking day almost. It's horrible. Man, I can't wait for it to cool down. I'm so sick and tired of working in the heat. We got these like big fans that blow on us, but they're just like woofing hot air on us. It's not really helping a whole lot, but it is better than no air movement, I'll say. But yeah, man, jeez. Being in this shop, working on these cars in the heat, it does wear at you slowly. It's like just to be in the 80s feels like a dream. You know, I'm so sick of this 100-degree stuff. I think it was when I was driving home on Friday night after work, it was 101. I was like, God, come on, you know? I was telling my coworker, too, I think this is like the hottest, like the longest span of the hottest days that I can remember here in Virginia. Like, I feel like it's been like 15 years or something since we've had a summer like this. Man, yeah, so anyways, just really waiting for it to cool down. So it's a bunch of different stuff. Okay. None of it really jumped out to me like... Yeah, I'm actually the kind of guy, like, I prefer it to be cold. And I kind of hate Virginia's weather. It's always been so weird to me. When I moved here from Colorado, it was pretty straightforward in Colorado. You know, it was kind of like it was hot for 3 months and kind of cold for 9 months. You know, and that's just kind of how it was. Here, you just never know, man. We have these major fluctuations in temperature. Like one day it'll be 68 and the next day it's 38. You know, it's like, come on, man. So yeah, I've never been a huge fan of Virginia's weather. I just don't like it. Yet I live here. Anyways. Okay, number 1068. Okay, 1124 to 25. I guess this one has been used. I think that the flower is a cancel. I think. 1139. Clearly some kind of artwork on that. Huh. Okay, then we just got this single here. 976. What do we have here next? 1152. Okay, I like that one. That's pretty cool. Wicked looking tree. I like the mossy tree in the back too. It's just like I don't know, it's just pretty. I actually like that. Okay, so I have a stack here. 1183 looks like a nuclear silo. 1201. Okay. That's cool. It's some kind of bracelet. Almost looks like a Viking bracelet or something. 1271. 1272. A used pair here. 1281 and 82. Interesting. Okay. That's a nice scene as well. Cool painting. Yeah, that's boring as hell to me. See, that's just so boring to me. Like, oh, get rid of that. Get that out of here. That's cool. Right. Yeah, more of the same. More of the same. Okay. Interesting. All right. Let's keep going. Keep going. Plenty of these still left. All right. So nice little variety. This looks like me trying to save a stock card. I put Scotch tape here to kind of keep it together. Another mixture. I'm not going to take this one out. I'm sure it'll be similar. As you can see, there's actually a fair bit of stuff in there, but let's keep going. Okay. I'll take this one out. Spread them out a little bit just to see what's here. What is that? Huh. Danzig. What an interesting looking little stamp. That one is interesting to me. What is this? Huh. Shiny foil stamp. That's pretty. Okay. Huh. There you go again. Another Danzig with a surcharge. Let me keep these together. I really do have suspicions that those are probably German state stamps. Don't belong in here. Could be wrong. Ah, that's cool. big giant. Oh boy, what do they do with these? They like mine with these. These machines are actually gargantuan. I mean, they are mammoth. They are extraordinarily huge. And yeah, they like cut quarries with these. Those are actually amazing. Those are quite a sight to behold, in fact, in real life. Some inflationary period, 200 million. Okay, so this one also is pretty cool looking to me. Similar to stuff we saw earlier. Okay. Just wanted to spread it out. Oh, that's right. I'm going to keep these separate. I want to mess with those a little bit. See if I can figure out where they truly belong. So, totally off topic as usual, but so I have aspirations here. I've bought everything I need to try and make restaurant quality nachos. It's like, I love nachos, and I eat them all the time, okay? They're actually perfect. The perfect kind of food after you've been drinking as well. It's just like this big, tasty, messy thing to eat. Well, I was thinking to myself, like, how come I can't make restaurant quality nachos? Like, why is it that when I make nachos, they suck, but when I buy them at the restaurant, they're so good? And I said to myself, I can. Yes, I can. I will. So I found a recipe, so anyway. I'm going to try and make some restaurant quality nachos if I can help it. There's our little Berlin. Tiny little Berlin. Stamps stick to these gloves a little. They get hung up on the fibers. Okay, more inflationary, 500,000. I know, so just to be, like, candid, every time I see this stamp, I think to myself, Queen Wilhelmina. Well, I'm sure that that's wrong. That's why I haven't said it. Just like, I don't know why, it just reminds me of her. And so, anyways, I don't know who is on this stamp, and I see her portrayed in other stamps as well, German stamps. And Queen Wilhelmina, as far as I understand, is not German. She's, so Swedish or Finnish or something. Darn it, I can't remember right now, but I just kind of know that she's not German. I think not. Gosh darn it! All right, hold on. Let's. I just like now. I have to know. I must know. So I'm trying to find one of her that isn't covered too badly with a postmark. There you go. That's actually pretty good. So anyway, I don't really see anything else that's like super amazing. Okay, so let's. I'm going to stamp identify this one. Give me a sec. Okay, so this is Germania. Okay. And I just Googled Queen Wilhelmina. Queen Wilhelmina. She is from the Netherlands. So, no wonder it's just like, I wouldn't have guessed it. I just couldn't remember. But yeah, anyway, this is Germania. So, anywho. Answers that, doesn't it? Alrighty. Not sure what's going on here. Whoa. Interesting. Wow, cool. Looks like a bunch of more recent... There's even more. More even. Jeez, it just doesn't end. Alright, looks like a bunch of more recent mint stamps, which is nice to see. These are actually pretty cool. Bet you this is the same series. I would say yes. So, like, I like these way more than some of those older ones. I mean, being more recent, better printing quality, images just look better. Like those other ones that I always say are boring. I mean, I much prefer something like this. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, these just look so much nicer. Yeah. I like the selvage as well. I guess that's a sunflower. You know, I think there's another one under there, but it's... I'm not going to risk bending stuff to get it out. I like that. Yeah, wow, cool. I did not expect a little package of mint stamps. These are somewhat stuck. Ah, that was barely, just barely. Yeah, cool, huh? Mint stamps. I like these. And, like, aesthetically, there is a big part of me that really does like mint stamps. I can absolutely understand why a lot of people only collect mint stamps. And as someone who collects both used and mint, going through like a big giant bunch of used and then looking at a bunch of mint, I mean, they definitely are nicer. But to each their own, you know. Some people, I guess it's just a matter of preference, really, is what it comes down to. Right? Jeez, nice hair, buddy. I often find myself enjoying, the information that a postage stamp with a cancel can give you, because it tells the journey. Interesting. Oh, those are actually maybe supposed to be like this. I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, mint stamps without having a postmark, you can really appreciate the design and you can see everything clearly. So, it really just comes down to what you're after. But seeing this, going through the stack, it reminds me, I did have aspirations to, at some point, do a mint stamp album, which I've never actually done. And looking at these, it kind of makes me think that maybe I'd like to do it with recent stamps. Like, not everything has to be old stamps, Old stamps are great. They really are, but that's cool. But I really do like recent stamps also. There's actually a big part of me that really does like. I mean, they're prettier. Pretty much almost everything about them is better. I mean, the paper is better. The printing quality is better. The colors are more vibrant and pop because they're not faded and old, and they're probably easier to catalog, honestly, than older stamps. We have here, it looks like a stack of 3. It's a different feel, looking at this stuff right now in front of me. I mean, I have prioritized almost old stamps. That's kind of mainly what I've gone for. And maybe I've neglected, to give more recent stamps their proper appreciation. But there really is no right or wrong, I mean, this is all for fun. Right? And the stuff that I've bought just has been a big mix, mainly old stuff. Like you would never see a single older stamp, from the 20th century that looks as good as this. It's just, they just didn't have the technology. Excuse me, I'm sorry.
Giovanni Battista Trepolo. Martin Luther. Does it not look like the Martin Luther King guy? It looks like someone else. A little semi-posto with a poofy dog. So that's I actually really like that. That was not what I expected to see. I guess, who knows what's going to be in any of these, but I have no idea what that says either. But yeah, I really like that. Huh. Gets me thinking, Just gets me thinking. Like, if I was going to go for a I don't think I would do Germany, but if I was going to do a mint album of recent stamps, they should actually be easily attainable. Should be probably cheaper than trying to get old stamps, and yeah. Like if I had children, maybe I should, maybe it would be beneficial if I were to try to get them into stamp collecting. Theoretically, they might like newer stamps more. It might just be easier to get kids into the hobby with newer stamps. I mean, just a thought. I don't know, but yeah, my guts tell me that could be right. Especially because they might be able to see stuff on the stamps that they can actually relate to. More recent stuff. Like friggin' SpongeBob SquarePants. Or something like that. Like, they're gonna look at this stuff if you showed this stack to a kid, it would mean nothing to them. They'd be like, "What is all this?" Maybe they think it's cool because it's so old. But. So a bunch of inflationary period stuff here. 2,800,000. Just a big mix. Commission de Gouvernement. Haute Silesie. I don't think this belongs here. This is just another thing that I did learn and forgot. Sorry for the focus on the camera. The Haute Silesie. I've totally looked that up before, and gosh darn it, I can't remember what that means. But I don't think it means Germany. I don't think so. So I'm going to set that aside. And go another official stamp. That one just looks old. Huh. Interesting. It is actually kind of cool to go through all this. I don't want to say I've been dreading this folder. It's just that I know when I reach these bigger folders, they're going to make for a long episode, and I feel bad when I kind of just skip through stuff. So I like to try to give everything its little time in the light here, It's like, let's, take them out, try to inspect them at least to some degree here. But then, yeah, the video can go on forever. So here's just another random one. See, I don't really have the desire to take all those out. What is this? Paper piece with a vertical pair. 5 milliarden. What's the postmark? Not sure, but interesting little piece there. Okay, let's keep cruising. Just a little single. This might just be a bunch of duplicates. I do like that. Looks like some kind of castle or something. Bunch of those. Looks like the same place Different denom. So yeah, these are all from the same series, it looks like. Okay, I was just a little curious about that. Let's keep them all together. Yeah, I have to say that I am like sort of proud of myself. I have not spent any money on stamps for quite a while here. It's definitely been months and months, I can say that. I don't know how long, but boy, this is probably the longest that I've gone without blowing money on stamps in a long time, man, because I just had a bad habit of doing that. Whoo, boy. I tell you, I just, whoo. If you guys have been watching my channel for any length of time, you know the amount of money that I have spent on stamps is just absurd. Especially, like I'm not made of money, man. I still am paying the credit card debt off from all my stamp purchases. And, I have actually a fairly large amount of debt that if I just went and turned around and just sold all my stamps, I could probably get rid of it. But I'm invested, I'm invested in this stuff. That was the point of it all. I don't want to just go and sell it all. That's why I bought it, is to have it. So I'm not going to look at all those. But, yeah. My financial woes are no doubt in part because of stamps. So it's my fault. I get to live with it. But at least I finally got some self-control. These are interesting. Okay, hold up, guys. I'm sorry. I'm getting all ahead of myself here. Let's see here. I mean, British Christmas. Okay, so I would ignore the glassine. I actually have some metered mail here. Airbus, huh? Metered airmail, then? What the heck, camera? Alright, there we go. How about that? Oh, man, it is a little tedious with these gloves on to, Alright, get out of here. Alright, so, next stack. Looks like stuff that I have already cataloged. They have that stupid paper hinge crap on the back, so I kind of know what album these came out of. We saw one of these earlier. Number 46. I will go ahead and tell you that all of these are probably in really crappy condition. So I really don't even want to spend a lot of time on them. They all are going to have that disgusting... Well, yeah, there you go. See, some kind of nasty paper hinge on the back. So I really don't want to spend too much time on these. Yeah, look at that. Ugh. Alright. Moving on, what is this? A little strip of 3. Looks like, I don't know. I wanted to say Olympic torch or something. I'm not sure what, but I don't see the Olympic symbol. So. Okay. Now, I'm going to take this out because I actually think that that might be a really pretty looking stamp, and it is, and it's also Austria. So, let's get that out of here. Alright. Berlin with the bear, that's cool. What is this? 100 million. Huh. On paper postage or postal horns. Okay. Some more inflationary period stuff. This is what in the world? Schaumburg Lipp, a principality in Germany. This is a document stamp used on various stamps. I wrote $5 to $10 ish. Shall. Interesting. Various documents, huh? Just to indicate the principality, I suppose. Okay. Airmail? Huh. Aerograms, Austria. Okay. Why do I have so much Austria in here? What's that about? Well, since we have them here, let's look at them. What the heck? I mean, 1989. That's actually nice. Like postcard. Austria postcards. Yeah. Okay. Well, all of that's definitely in the wrong place. So these are interesting. Now, of course, I don't speak German, but I can only imagine these says something about postcards. They are sealed with these stickers, so I don't want to break the seal, as I don't really know much about this, but it looks like a pack, and it says Series 1, so this must be a series of postcards that, I mean, this could be a collector's item for all I know, and I do have 2 of them. This one here says Series 2, and they're both just, pristine, immaculate in these beautiful little plastic envelopes, sealed. So, interesting. I'm assuming that the images pictured here give an idea of what postcards are probably inside. And, yeah, that's neat. I definitely can't bring myself to break that seal, and I'm going to leave it be, that's for sure. So, my last stack of stuff here, we're almost there. This has been quite a lot of stuff. It's just a huge stack of these stock cards, so let's kind of run through them. And hold on, this big giant falling pile of stuff next to me here. And I don't know if they're in any kind of order, but I'm trying to get them centered for you. 720, 721, 725, 737, 743, 83. Yeah, they don't seem to be in any kind of major order. Or actual order. I could have gone through these in the past and messed the order up as well. 797, 830. Oops. Yeah, it's almost 4 o'clock now. Time keeps on rolling, huh? I don't know how long this video will be. I'm guessing an hour and a half. 879. 879A. Yeah, these ones here are actually looking like it may be a complete set. That's nice. 927. Yeah, I wonder where I got these from. Whoops. You know, I'll never know. I just bought too many collections at this point, man. Whew. Good luck trying to figure out where I got anything from anymore. No idea. A lot of these look mint. Friedrich von Bodelschwing. Ooh. That's a heck of a name there. Well, it's nice that I feel like I learned something that I actually kind of like more recent German stamps compared to the old ones. I just think they look better. But I definitely like the Nazi stamps too, and those are old. So those are just fascinating. And Beethoven again, it looks like him. Oh, Karl Marx, never mind. That one might have something to do with Beethoven, I don't know. Looks like it says something Wagner. Okay. That's cool. Bayern, huh? I think it's embossed as well, which that original stamp would be. What is this? I don't know. Kind of topographical looking stamp. Looks like the Pope. We all know who that is. Germany. I've actually seen this stamp with quite a bit. Okay, okay. 1064. That's it, huh? Well, geez, that was a heck of a stack. That's a lot. All organized and cataloged and stuff. I quite like that. Well, didn't really end with a bang there, but that was a nice little spree of stock cards. So anyways, that does it for Germany here. I am actually a little curious about these, and I want to remember what this Haut Selessi thing is, so I'm going to research. I'm going to figure out. I think Danzig is just a German state that should be in a separate folder, is how I feel about that. And I can't remember about that at all here, this one. Okay, so Haut Selessi is Upper Silesia. Okay, so yeah, not belonging in my Germany folder. And then this Danzig, for some reason, I always I associate Danzig with Germany in my head, but Danzig, it says in the catalog, was established as a free city and state under the protection of the League of Nations in 1920. Then it was seized by Germany in 1939, and it became a Polish province in 1949. So my assumption that this would be a German state is not correct. Danzig has its own listing in the Scott catalog. So this doesn't belong in Germany or the German states folder. It belongs under my Danzig folder. So yeah, There you go. Straighten that out. Well, anyways, that does it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at all these German stamps. I don't know what's next, but we'll find out on the next episode. I really appreciate all you guys. Like and subscribe if you enjoy my stuff. Appreciate you. I'll see you later.